with robinswreathery. Let me just pull everyone up here and then we will get started. I hope everyone had a great, safe weekend. Oops. I hope everyone had a great, safe weekend. Oops. I hope everyone had a great, safe weekend. There we go. Hey, Dawn, welcome. Hey, Carol, welcome. See if I can get my thing back in there. There we go. Now I just need to pull up YouTube. And there we go. Now I just need to pull up. Sorry. I thought I turned everything off. There we go. Alright. Hey, Tammy, how are you? Alright, we're going to be working on two projects tonight. We're going to take the wreath attachment cross and we're going to make a small wreath with it. Then we're going to take the big one and we are going to make a door hanger with it. Nobody shared with me which, well, I think one or two people said either one is fine. And it's like, okay, fine, we'll do both. We can't decide. So I already attached some tinsel tie to the back of the wreath attachment. So we're going to just attach that to the wreath by going through the grapevine. And I'm going to do this a little different. I'm going to attach this to the top of the wreath. So let me see if we can bury this a little more. Monday nights we will be going on at 7:30 now instead of 6:15. I've decided that that time just doesn't work for me. So where are my needle nose when I need them? Ay, ay, ay. Come on. Thank you, Dawn. Hi, Nanny Dot. Carol's on too. We're going to do both. So I'm attaching the wreath attachment to the top. I have some new products to share also. This is just plain hard to get here. If I had my pliers, I could just pull it right through. But they're not. Here they are. They weren't in the caddy. They were sitting on the side. Well, there you go. That's why. All right. So this was the cross that we worked on the other day. Actually, I think it was last Wednesday where I showed you the crackle paint method. So that's the one we did on here. So this is probably about a 14-inch grapevine. So going to need our bow because I decided to use this with our wreath attachment and not on the door hanger. Welcome. I wanted this to kind of look farmhouse. Now, if you wanted to use this over Easter, you could even drape some purple ribbon, you know, across this way. And then take that off after Easter. So that's an option too. I wanted to give you a few ideas, different ideas you could use these with tonight. Okay, so we've got our cross at the top, our bow at the bottom. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start filling in. Now I just went and added this to my shop. I know a lot of people have wanted the boxwood, and I have the boxwood in there, but this is a new boxwood. It actually has little white berries on it. Can you see the berries at the tip? So that's listed also. And you get 6 in a pack. So the price of a pack is $1.95, and you get 6 pieces. They go a long way when you're, oops, sorry, number 6 was on there. On the floor there, or on the table. So I'm going to actually use these. Go. And we're actually going to put 3 on each side. I thought the white would be a nice accent in here. So I'm just putting 3 on one side, 3 on the other side. We're going to add a few of these too, which I had more. Where did they go? There it is. There we go. All right, so let's glue these in. If I miss any of your comments, I will go back at the end. Everybody have a great weekend. I see some newcomers. Say hello when you're popping on. Let us know where you're watching from. We'd like to know what the weather's like in your neck of the woods. We are in northern central PA, and we have had rain today. Not all day, a little bit here and there. I've got a lot of new ribbon listed besides the boxwood. What else? Just a lot of ribbon. Okay, then we're going to scatter just some of this in between. I've got 5 pieces of this, so I kind of just want to make it a little fuller, but get that different coloring in there. So you can see we only use 6 pieces of the boxwood. And then we're just adding a little bit of the tri-colored, or no, it's 2-colored. I don't even remember what this stuff was called. I just know it's a great filler, and it goes a long way. It's just called 5 times 5 plastic leaf bush. But it really helps you stretch and fill in. It actually does have a pocket at the bottom, Tammy, and his saying would be at the top. There is no way to adjust it. If you need it shorter, you can always pull this up and knot it. It's a real nice apron. I'm trying to come up with different ideas for different items in case people are not interested in the flag. I also had a customer reach out to me, and she wanted a bee sign for her garden, which actually makes a really nice garden sign. Or I have the bee in a garden sign, and I have it in the flag. So there you go. How easy is that? And then we just put a little zip tie, 2 zip ties on the back here to create the hanger. I'll have to go back and trim some of these tinsel ties, but there you go. That's using our wreath attachment. I don't think I've ever done one with the product at the top, and I thought this would be a nice way to highlight this and just make a simple cross wreath. So we've got that. Let me see if I can find room over here to put that there. Check this out. Our bee wreath attachment is now sublimated. So we've got that too. I have to put in the shop. That is the same as the camper. It's a hardwood. Now let me show you the bee. The bee sign is really cute. Pardon the weeds, we are feeding the bees. That's the flag. And then I found at Dollar General, they have these garden stakes. And this is the sign, pardon the weeds, we're feeding the bees. So we can actually pre-drill holes in this for you. I would definitely hammer this in first. If you pick these up at Dollar General, then I would drill into the wood first and then hammer it in and then screw your sign to it. But, oh, check out one of these. I'm still working on this sign. It's not the coloring I wanted. That one says enjoy the ride, and it's got a little Yorkie on the back. But, check this out. I think we're going to work on this soon. But isn't that cute? So you can use it as a yard sign. It fits our 10-inch deco mesh. We have one that's 8-inch and we have one that's 10-inch. And what's nice about this, and I know all of you that watch me, I've shown you how we can take this apart and have it all come off as one. So that's that. Aren't they cute? We're already getting orders for the flags, and the flags can be personalized with your name at the bottom. One of my customers just bought one. Her daughter and son-in-law raise bees, so she decided she wanted one of those for them. All right, this was the method I showed you. Again, we did the crackle paint method, but you know me, I want to do something different on this side. This is the Berkley gold foil. I love this foil. It's one of my favorites. I used this on the deer at Christmas. But I already went ahead and I already prepped this with the foil adhesive. So we're going to actually put this over, and it doesn't like totally stretch to the other side. So I'm just going to do it this way, and then I'm going to go back and add another piece to it. Because I wanted to show you the versatility of this cross, where you could decorate on one side and also decorate on the other side. And say when you're done Easter, then flip it over and have it look farmhouse. These are the adhesive, the foil adhesive and the foils from Artistic Painting Studio. And if you're on my YouTube channel, I have in the description, I have the link to Artistic Painting Studio. Oh my gosh, I just love this. There's different options too, like on the wreath attachment we use the burlap on the back. This I have another alternative. You could use tulle, you could use lace, you could use anything like that. Now for this, I want to get close to, but I don't want to rub on the wood. So let's see how we did. See if we transferred. Oh yeah. Well, here's a little we missed. See, I don't want to rub on there because that would end up putting scratch marks in the foil adhesive, and then the foil would stick to it as well. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to overlap where we did that. So we can fill in that little piece. There we go. Doesn't that look pretty? See that shine? Again, that's called the Berkley Gold. Now, what I have to do to this before we do anything to it is I have to paint it. Well, I have to do this coat, this top coat, final coat, and it dries in 5 minutes. But what I'm doing is I'm just sealing the foil so it stays in place and doesn't rub off. This is a low gloss. If you purchase Jen's starter kit, it comes with the adhesive and a nice small maybe it is the 8 ounce. I'd have to check. But the start-up kit is nice because it has everything you need to get started. So you can try it out and see if you like it. Thank you. All right, let me put this in water. Alright, so while that's drying, got a drip there. There we go. So while that's drying, I'm going to go over what we're going to do next. Scrub brush away, put that away. Alright, this is my plan. To put this on the back of it. I don't know how this is going to look, but we're going to try it and see if I like it first. Oh yeah, I definitely like it. It accents the brown in this, and you kind of have to tilt it to cover everything. Now, if you wanted this on the back of yours, I could always sell you a piece. I have a nice fat roll of it. I need this to dry a little more. All right. Oh, this was another idea for this one too. Was to put this up here, the lamb's ear, and then you could even put a little wreath grapevine wreath in there too to resemble the crown. So that's another idea for that one. And I don't know, I glittered this, but I'm not sure I want to use this. So we're going to put that aside. Sorry, this only takes a few minutes, but I don't want to lay it down yet. Maybe I can hold it up like this and we can do it. Because this is going to be the fun part. Trying not to glue my fingers. And I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to use something on the bag. So this is where my rope would come in handy. Okay, I know what I can use. No, that's too thin. Well, we'll just have to glue it, and then I'll have to come back and cover it with rope, because I don't see anything else I can use. Or flat ribbon, no. See what I mean? See how that's going to look? I would definitely use thick rope to glue it and kind of sandwich this in between. There, that's pretty dry. I'm going to lean it up on that. Alright, so this is what I want to do. So, I think my best bet is to do my two areas here first. Kind of push that in place. Then we will use a paintbrush. Ah, dang glue dried already. Don't you hate that? Alright, we're going to have to do it again. First of all, let's pull this glue off. I think my glue gun is starting to die, because it doesn't like hold a temp anymore. So maybe I'm going to need to get a new one. Alright. Yeah, it's really not holding up. You could use 10-inch mesh with this. You could put tulle on the back. You could put lace on the back. Again, depending on what you paint the front with. I mean, I kind of wanted it to look kind of farmhouse. Because crosses are very popular farmhouse design. Okay. Now, I think I'll go down here. Not want to go sticking your fingers in there, for sure. just following the contour and pushing it down. There we go. What do you think? Think that's good? Hey Judith, welcome. Judith is watching on YouTube. Alright, so we've got our, I don't know what you call this. I've had it so long. I don't know if I want to add that here or if I want to pull more off. I think what I'm going to do is, I really wanted the burlap on top here, so I have this burlap that I can sublimate on, and I think I'm just going to type the word blessed on there and then put that up top here. Well, that wasn't a good cut job. And then just like fray, excuse me. Maybe just the word gather, or friends and family. I don't know. I'm going to play with that some more. I didn't quite like that. Alright, so we had a few things that I thought would really look cute in here. I don't need this on here. Or do I? Maybe we don't need any name on there. Any words. I thought this with the, that would look good. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to make a small incision in some styrofoam and put a little piece of styrofoam across here. Then we're going to decorate this. Or we're going to maybe do the bow first. And then decorate the side of the bow. I think I like that one. I think I might even go with, nope, not liking that. What if we went with just a plain brown and then that over top of it? Let's see what that does. had a little setback with Mr. Wyatt today and yesterday, last night. He's had 2 seizures now. So we're just keeping our fingers crossed that somebody calls me soon to set up some kind of surgery here. So we're in need of more prayers. Now this looks like it's directional, so you know how I am about my tails looking the right way. Nope, you need that. Okay, we got 2 on that side, so we need 2 on this side. And 1. There we go. Now we're cooking. Boy, everybody's pretty quiet tonight. Must have been a long day for everybody. Now we're going to use a little piece of this to put in our zip tie, and then we're going to take it down through here. It's not working with this Band-Aid anymore. Cannot keep a Band-Aid on to save my life. Are you all hearing me? Is everybody seeing everything okay? Now this, I'm going to trim, because we don't need that in there. We don't need it showing. And this we're going to trim. And this one. Oh, thank you, Judith. He's just having good days and bad days. Yet his energy level has picked up, so it's like I don't quite get it. His bed keeps ending up outside of his little crate, and I thought, what the heck is going on? I did not pull that out. It's him pulling it out. Let's trim that too. All right. I'm actually just going to take it right through this and just twist it. Whoop. That'll actually hold the mesh in place too. I mean the styrofoam, which I'm going to add just a little bit of glue here and here and there. There we go. Now, I kind of want that coming down this way. I don't need that big a piece. So, and then to hide the styrofoam, we'll take some of our greenery here and just hide it. Hey, Thelma. Hey, Joanne. Welcome. We went and foiled our cross, and now we're just adding some greenery in there. Now, I think, let me make this just a little bit smaller. Kind of like that. And I don't think we need all of this. So I'm just going to use the middle section. Pulled off, I think, about two sections of the bee grass, like that. Alright, so this already has a pick in it, but we don't need the pick. So, there. That worked. Let's put this other one in first. Thank you. This is our new cross door hanger. We also have a cross wreath attachment that we already did also too. Hi, Violet. Thank you. Thank you very much. She said she's praying for Wyatt. You and so many people have been just amazing with prayers. So we really need all we can get. Yikes. And then I thought we'd stick some of this in here too. Kind of like my odds and evens, so I'll put 2 on one side and 3 on the other side. There we go. Just to kind of give it that farmhouse look. So I want this to go down. There we go. I don't think I need the word blessed. I could put it at the bottom if I wanted, but it's too sparkly. I don't like it. I actually tried a new method. I don't know if you've seen it, but you can take like a paper napkin and you can glue it to some words, and then you can hit it with a lighter, and it follows the contour of the words. I was afraid I was going to set the house on fire. Alright, now I didn't bring my rope with me, but we can do another bow up here. And I think what I'll do up the top, we're going to add a little bit of this black in here. So we'll use these two colors along with the black. be the top. I'm just making a 3 looper. Going on Monday nights now at 7:30. And we're going to put this on. If I go on at 8, it's too late. If I go on at 6, it seems to be too early for some people. Plus, I have classes on Mondays when they're not canceled. So we got 2 over there, so let's do our tail first, because I want to be able to see it through the right way. 1 and then 2. Thank you. And then we do 2 loops. 1 loop on this side. I know it looks like a jumbled mess, doesn't it? There. Now, on our bow holder, our button bow holder, your rope goes through the bigger holes and creates the hook up here for hanging. But these smaller holes are for your greenery and your bow. And you just bring it up through the bottom. This is just a way so your bow is not all over the place. When you put the bow at the top of your rope, it just doesn't work well. It flops back and forth. So this is to make it independent of the hook. Your hook was created by the rope up here. I just didn't bring rope back with me, which is okay. And I think I need some filler in here too. Yes. We definitely need another little bit more of the bead grass. So let's dovetail. And then I have 1. Oh, I know what I have to show you. So see that? You got 2 for the price of 1 tonight. Free. So maybe it just needs a little bit of greenery up here. Or I could put some more of the 1 piece of that on the top. That's what it needs. With a little bit of greenery alongside it. Like that. Okay, so that's going to go there, and then this will go at the top. But let's go ahead and glue this. Yikes. Glue this in here. That's going to need a little more. Okay. We're going to take a piece of this and we're going to glue this in the middle and then stuff all our stuff in it. There we go. Some more. Some more. Sometimes these come in handy for other things. So trim a little bit of that. There we go. And one more. And we'll use this one that we cut off. Going to go down through the hole, and then what I do is, actually I can trim it. I take this little piece that's sticking up and I just twist it downwards like a little hook. Hold it in place. Hey, Monica. Hey, Amy. Actually, Wyatt's having, yesterday was good, but last night he had a seizure, and he had another seizure this morning. So that's indicating to me that surgery should get moved up, but no one's getting back to me. So, but thank you for asking. He's a trooper. So if you can just hang in there a little bit longer. Yikes. So we're trying. But I couldn't figure out why his bed kept ending up in the middle of his pen area, and here he's dragging it out and he's shaking it. So one minute he's down and the next minute he's up. Okay, so that's going to be the top of the door hanger. So that's that, but we still have to glue this in there. So let's get that in there. And then we'll kind of recap what we did for those just joining. We are going to go on every Monday night now at 7:30. Thank you, Tammy. Tammy is one of my puppy moms. She has little Chloe. Alright, so we foiled, this was the one I showed you how to do the crackle paint to the back of it last week. And we foiled it tonight. And then we added this to the back to kind of pull out that brown. And then we added the bow and the greenery. And then we did the greenery and the bow on the bow holder. I will go ahead and put the rope on that. And then we also did this one. We're kind of going for the farmhouse look because that's a look you can use throughout the year. So that's pretty popular right now. So what I wanted to show you, I'm going to be listing these soon. Look what I found. A spider dahlia. Look at this thing measures 7.5 inches across. Aren't they beautiful? Look at the colors. And I thought, oh my gosh, red, white, and blue. Won't that look pretty? So we've got those that are going to be going in the shop soon. They're going to be like $1.95 a piece. And that's a good deal. I also listed the berry, white berry boxwood. That's now listed. See the little berries on top there. Then we'll probably be working on this on Wednesday. This is our new cow head door hanger. So I'm going to be creating, and this is the tag for the ear, and we added heard ya in there. You see it? So we might be foiling this, I don't know, but that goes there. Why is YouTube acting funny tonight? Usually it's Facebook. So this is going to be our new cow head door hanger. And you know me, how I love my brown cows. So we're going to go with that. So I think that's pretty much it. I think that's all I needed to show you. Oh, and for those that were just joining, we now have a new wreath attachment in the Bear B, like we do the camper. See how they shine? And I listed a ton of ribbon that I only have small quantities of. I found the bandana, so we've got that listed. Anchors, there's a bunch of ribbon. So if you're looking for ribbon, get it now. The prices, every time I go to get more, the prices keep going up and up. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Joanne. So there we go. This is kind of our farmhouse cross door hanger and our farmhouse cross wreath. So this is the wreath attachment, which is smaller than the door hanger. So there you go. We are done. So if you're just joining, go ahead and watch the replay. It will be on there. Now why have I lost my comments? Oh my. There's that. Oh, thank you, Judith. Thank you, Monica. And I showed you last week how to do the crackle paint method with glue. So if you didn't get to see that, check it out. That is the easiest way to do crackles. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you. I think tomorrow I'm just going to start making calls. I'm tired of waiting on these people. I know they're busy, but you know what? It's do or die now. They've got to get this surgery scheduled and get him on the books, because it could start getting worse. So yes. All right. I thank you all. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you. All right, everyone. Have a great evening, and thank you.